magic under Keely's light. Hook in hand, we're gonna start today. Hook in love will show the way.
Now today we're going to be making the beautiful blanket stitch. So this is an example of the stitch, and I'm hoping that you can see how lovely the texture is on this stitch. This is just 8 rows to give you an idea of what it looks like. It's a very easy repeat. We use just 2 stitches, so with the exception of the foundation chain, just 2 stitches as we're going along. As well as a chain, and that will give you this beautiful, easy to follow, simple stitch. For the blanket stitch, we will need to make multiples of 3 for our chain. So the way that the pattern works up, you're going to use 3 stitches for each multiple of the pattern, so each section of the pattern you want to make, and then there's a 1 chain at the end for your turning chain. So depending on the size of your blanket, you want to be at 90 or 120 or anything in between, as long as it's a multiple of 3. If that's confusing, let me know, and I'll help you to sort of work it out. Now I have put my slip knot on. I am using a double knit and a 4mm hook, and I am going to do a multiple of 3, and I'm going to do 21, so that will give me 7 actual blanket stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's my multiple of 3. Then I'm adding my extra 1 for my turning chain. Now, as we go through this, I'm going to use US terms. So we're going to be using the US single and double crochet. So for anybody who's a UK term user, the first stitch that we do is going to be a UK double, and then the next 2 are going to be UK trebles, and it's the same repeat all the way along. So we're going to miss the first one, and into the second chain from the loop we're going to make a single crochet, and then into the same stitch 2 doubles. Okay, we're going to miss 2 chains, and then in the next one we are going to make another single. We're going to repeat the same pattern, so another single followed by 2 doubles, and then again, oh sorry, let's just finish that double off. There we go. And again, 1, 2, miss 2, and into the third another single, 2 doubles, and you miss 2 again, and 1 single and 2 doubles. So hopefully you'll see it is a nice repeat, and it's actually quite therapeutic. So when you're used to the stitch pattern and where you're going, particularly as you go into your second round and above, it's a really lovely stitch to sit and work on. There's not a lot of thinking, and you'll see, or actually you've already seen, that it forms a really lovely textured pattern. So 1 single, 2 doubles, again miss 2, one single, 2 doubles, And then we have 2 left, and we're going to put a single in that last one. Okay. So that's what we're looking like so far. So now we have completed our first round, we're going to move on and go into our second round. So chain 1, turn into the first stitch, single crochet and 2 doubles. Now we're going to miss the next 2 stitches, which are both double crochets, and we're going to go into the single crochet, and this is going to work all the way along. So every repeat now, you are always going to do your blanket stitch. So the blanket stitch is the single crochet followed by 2 double crochets into that single crochet. So once you start to see where that works, you'll soon find that this is a very easy stitch, because you're not really having to look for where you're going to make your placement of the blanket stitch. So can you see I'm stretching it out, and it's this larger section here that I'm going into, so the smallest stitch. So again, single crochet followed by a double crochet and another one. And if you can't work it out, if you can't see it, because I know that sometimes, particularly when you first start, it's not always easy to see, is it? Oh, that went through as a half double. It's not always easy to see, so count it. So miss 2 and go into the next one. And you're always starting in the first stitch as you do your turn. Get more yarn, it's got a little bit tight. Okay, coming to the last stitch, so this is going to be harder to see, but 1, 2. So therefore, let's just look at from the top. You see that okay? Yeah. 1, 2. Which means this is our last stitch. That's the single crochet. And I am putting a single crochet in. And chain 1 and turn. And I'm going to start in that single crochet with a single crochet and then the blanket stitch. And again, right at the end, 1, 2. So this is my last one. So you can see it doesn't look it looks like a slip stitch rather than a single crochet, so just be sure to go into the edge because you want to keep these edges nice and straight. So what I'll do is I will do a couple more rows to give you a better idea of the effect of the blanket stitch when it's got a few more rows on it. Now here we are, and I have completed 8 rows of the blanket stitch, and as you can see, it's got a really beautiful texture, and it works up quite quickly. So I've used a double knit and a 4 hook. If I was making this as a blanket, I would probably go to an Aran weight and probably a 6 hook. I'd probably like it a little bit looser. Obviously, if you want a tight fabric, then go with the hook size that's suggested.